I cannot get away with the amount of things I think I can fit into my day. I cannot get away with the way of thinking that used to be my default. Do you know, I don't even know what I've got on under here. I'm scared to take it off because I don't know what I've got on under here. But I'm going to do it, okay? I mean, if I can stand here like this, then I can take it off. Oh! Hey, that's not bad. Completely forgot what I had on. Completely forgot what I had on. So the light is just usual complaining. Oh my god, I forgot about the microphone. I better go and get the microphone. Right. See, this is why I don't often use them, because I don't have much patience for them. Like, I expect to press a button and for it to start working. Oh, blue light. Does that mean that it's working? Oh, did I record? I don't know if I recorded that last bit. I don't actually know. Okay, I never recorded that last bit, so I have to start again. Oh my god, that is not a good angle either, is it? Oh, whatever. Right, so when I went in to get the microphone to the kitchen, I had left eggs on the stove. These experiences are becoming more frequent, where I'm forgetting what I'm doing, you know, too many things at once. So I do today have too many things going on in my head to want to talk about the day. Just trying to work out what the hell's going on actually. Well, I didn't go to sleep last night till about, must have been about 4. In fact, it wasn't last night, it was this morning. It was back at 3-4 o'clock. So my kiddos were still up around 12. And my eldest is still coughing really bad, and she was up coughing the whole night. I was beside her and she was up coughing the whole night. So that was quite challenging for her, obviously. But obviously I was aware that I was getting a bit irritated by it. But she's quite, it's not nice, but I'm just being honest, you know. I can only be honest about things. So, this thing called perimenopause that we go through, I think came for me like a bolt out the blue. And it came for me when not long turned 40. As if you've been watching my videos, then you'll know that. So it's been a bit of a journey. But this morning I was thinking about sharing stuff, and I was aware that I wanted to kind of speak about my experience of perimenopause at this point. And then I was also aware of being attached to the label of it, and being aware of whether I was maybe making excuses around it of certain things, like, you know, like being attached to the idea of, I'm experiencing perimenopause symptoms and being attached to these symptoms, right? And that's okay. And that's okay to have all these thoughts about it, because it's like kind of just trying to work it all out. And the truth of it is, there's a physical shift taking place. Ultimately, that is taking place, and I cannot deny it. And it's more about my body telling me what is not serving me any longer. So I remember reading something saying that, you know, if there's things that you haven't worked through in your life, whether emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever, right? Or you've not paid attention to them, and you've kept, you know, ignoring things over the years, then when you reach perimenopause, menopause, you will know all about it. And that for me has become an absolute truth. And Oscar's here. kind of getting on my nerves a bit. I can feel him. I don't know why he's so annoying this morning. I mean, he's been fed and everything like that. Why are you annoying this morning? Yeah, so I cannot get away with the amount of things I think I can fit into my day. I cannot get away with the way of thinking that used to be my default. I have to accept that sometimes I'm allowed to just lie on the couch, and I have ingrained beliefs about that from many years ago, that if you lie on the couch, then you're lazy, then you're a no good, then you're going to end up taking drugs, and then you're going to end up with no life. So that could be something that I can cover at another point, but these internalized beliefs about rest, and also, as we know, our culture gives us even more internalized beliefs, so they just keep packing up one on top of the other and compounding over the years, and then you get to your 40s and you start to realise what's been happening, and your body is sending you those messages as well. They've definitely been sending me these messages for the last 4 years. And those few days ago when I was changing rooms, I mean, that took me days to recover. And also lack of sleep. I have not had hardly any sleep because I've been up with one of my daughters, and that's every night, and it has been pretty much every night since she's been born, and that's okay. God bless, and gratitude, and everything else, Oscar. And I am aware that is a reality, so I have to support myself at the other end of this experience that I know that's going to happen late at night, middle of the night, whatever, where I don't get a lot of sleep. So I have to somehow find ways to support myself during the day. However, as we know, there's so much to do during the day, and that's just basically holding a house together. That's not doing anything extra other than basic needs, the basic needs of mental health, emotional health, physical health, and spiritual health. Those basic needs, finding ways to fulfill them. And the days seem to go so quick. Does anybody else experience that? Like, the days are so fast that I'm barely feel like I'm barely catching up with myself. So what is the answer? And I'm trying to reconnect with a kind of in the moment solution, and I've known this for years, and I'm trying to put it into practice again and again and again. I don't have all the answers. I don't know. And even when I was teaching yoga, I didn't know. I had a little framework of what to use, but it's like with perimenopause, the whole thing has been obliterated. And I'm starting to just gather threads of what I once knew, and to see if they work, because there's a whole awakening happening in its own light and in its own way. So it's not like a spiritual awakening, that's been there, done that. It's a different kind of knowing. It's a different kind of a awakening. So let me know if you understand what I'm saying, and I'm not alone, and I'm not having a whatever. I was going to say a dark night of the soul, but I think the beginnings of this journey of change can often feel like that, and I'm nowhere near. I mean, I'm coming up 45, so it's still very early days, and I know that I have to implement the changes now, so I don't burn the house down, I don't push my family away, I don't make big intense decisions, that actually I go through this with as much awareness, self-love, self-knowing, self-understanding. Yeah, so that's my journey today. That's my journey. No sleep, feeling stuff. How do I get through it? And it's a breath at a time. I'm going to go about today, and I'm just going to breathe and slow it down. I'm going to work on slowing it down today. So that's my practice. And feed myself good food, last night I went back to exercising, some strength training stuff. Haven't done that for over a month since I was ill, so got that done, so that was good. Anyway, let me know what you do to support yourself through your change, through the change, and on all those different levels, because we have to support ourselves on all those different levels, physical, emotional, mental and spiritual levels, as we go through this massive shift. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'm so grateful that you're all there, and I love your comments. I absolutely love them. So please share them with me. Whatever comes up for you when you're watching this, please share. And thank you. Okay, bye for now.